Alrighty, so today we are going to be talking about the Million Arena event here in Dokkan, and more specifically, the fact that I think that Dokkan fumbled it. This event really could have been a whole lot better than it is, and unfortunately, that is just not the case. Now, you might be wondering, what is wrong with the event, right? You're probably wondering where my guide is for the video, or for the event and all of that fun stuff. But what I wanted to do was wait a couple of days, give it a chance, right? Not even a couple days, just like 2 days, kind of get my thoughts, don't react in the moment because that's just not like a new character or anything. Sort of make sure that I'm level-headed when I go into it so that way I can give you the most informed opinion that I can give you and sort of go from there, right? Now, with this event in specific, they just dropped the ball, right? I think that's sort of just like the cut and dry way that I can put it. You're not really playing the game. 99% of my time spent in the events is doing exactly what you are watching right now. Filtering for the character that I want, going in, checking my rotations, seeing that they suck, and then just hopping right back out. Because it literally, like, the setup that you have to do needs to be, like, damn near perfect. Now, you might be wondering, what is the setup that you are trying to do? What I'm trying to do is get the GT Duo alongside the Broly Trio and Super Saiyan Goku, and I would like to get them on turn 2. Now, there are other ways to do that, but this is sort of just the way that I want to try and do it, just because I want to see how it goes. Now, you guys can see in this spot in specific, this is what we were looking for. Now, can this be a bit of a problem? Yes, because we're going to have to go back to turn 2 or turn 3 here with Goku without the damage. So I'm going to try this and see how it works, but I think that there are multiple ways that you could do this, but again, this is the problem with this event. It's the fact that you're not really like trying anything fun. You're just looking at the rotations, seeing that they're not good, and just resetting your application, right? That's all, or not even your application, but just resetting the event and going back in. So, like, when it comes to, like, is this event going to be a good time? The answer is just a resounding no. This is the opposite of fun, or what the whole appeal of Dokkan is, right? Just kind of like sitting here, staying locked in on your rotations. Just not a fun way to do it. But in this case here, I think there's actually some potential in this run right here that we could get what we are looking for. Now, you might be wondering, what am I looking for? The case is actually pretty simple. What we need is this Goku to stun the homie Yamcha here, otherwise we could be in trouble. Because, again, the rotations need to be perfect, and in this case, they were not perfect. We did not get what we were looking for. So, that's a prime example of, we've already lost this run. Well, actually, no, we didn't, but we kind of did, right? Like, this is just an example of what I'm talking about. So now, we have the support that we need, we go over here and we grab this, and GT Goku is going to be in a good spot, right? He's going to be hitting for a considerable amount. However, the problem is we don't have enough defense because of the way that the team is set up, and we're just going to lose anyway, right? So you guys are going to see right here, unless he dodges it, which he doesn't, we take 300k, and our good run is already screwed because we did not get the nuke that we needed in order to get through. Now, when it comes to getting your stones, this could be a whole different thing, but this is just like, there's nothing enjoyable about this experience. And that's like the best way that I could say it, right? This Goku needs to stun. It's just not fun. And are there other ways to do this? Absolutely. But again, this is just the way that I want to try and see if I can get it done. Let me know down below how you are doing it. But I will say that the single player mission for this is not too bad with a pretty common nuking setup. And nuking events are always just sort of like kind of whatever. But the issue with making this a nuking event is the fact that we come in here and there's just like, there's nothing to it, right? Like, you're just coming in this event and not much is going on. You are like, well, there's too much going on for a nuking event, excuse me. Like, you hop in here and you have a chance to lose in a nuking event. Like, why is he doing damage? Why is he hitting us? What's the point, right? There's no reason for him to be doing, if you're trying to rank this on damage, there is 0 point in having him hit us, right? Like, that, honestly, that's how I feel, like, genuinely. I don't think that there is a purpose to him doing attacks. So what you want us to do is get perfect rotations for nuking and also try and survive at the same time. I just don't think inherently that's good game design, and I'm not a fan. Like, I'll just say that, right? Not that that's a hot take, I just don't like it. And I think that the premise that they had with this million arena game mode was really good, right? Where it's like, okay, let's put the players against each other, have them compete in something fun. It's not going to be a 4-hour event. It's not going to be a world tournament where you literally, if you want to finish first, you have to dedicate your entire weekend to it. If you're playing by yourself, you can't sleep, right? I have a friend who tries to do it every time, and usually the bane of their existence is the fact that they just fall asleep, right? It's like, okay, I can't stay up for 70 hours, right? The human body just does not want you to do that. And in the case of this, I've spent it feels like almost multiple hours just doing this, right? Just going to the screen, checking my rotations. Right away, I already see the Broly trios, not with GT Goku. I just reset. Like, this sucks. This is not fun. You could say it's a skill issue. Maybe it is, but I don't know. I don't really feel like there's much skill in resetting and looking for it. So that is where we are at with this event. Just not good. Not good whatsoever. So I hope that in the future, Dokkan can learn from this. But here is the one kind of plus to it, right? If you don't care about getting the prelims, getting out of the top 30,000, 100,000, whatever it may be, you don't have to get like a max damage nuke. It can work for you, right? Actually, low-key, could this work? Yeah, this could work. I think it could. Because, okay, yeah, so hear me out here. We're going to try this. I think that there's some potential here. Because the way that it's going to work, we need Goku to get a stun. Because if he gets a stun, we have it. This is actually, like, perfect. So what we have right here is a unique situation where we actually might be able to have the event work for us. Because what we're going to do is we are going to go into the standby with the GT trio. So this is going to give us that 70% attack support. And Yamcha's already stunned. So what we want to do here is just grab these. We can get another stun with our boy, what's his face, right? Well, actually, yeah, see, that's the problem. So we need to get a stun. that's the problem. So I think that this Vegeta can stun. So that's good. Does he have to be super attack level 15 to stun? He might. So we're just going to try this, see if it works. And if he does stun, we're in a really good spot. He didn't. Damn. Okay. So this unfortunately is not going to work. We're going to get the nuke and all that, but it's not going to really work the way we want it to. He would have to dodge for this to work. So it's like, well, actually, no, because Goku has to go in slot 1. Ugh. We had something there and we lost it. Damn. That's just not going to work. We would need another stun. Yeah, I tried it. It didn't work. I don't think I have any dodge in him either. So yeah, like you guys can tell, it's like, this is just so silly. Like, just the whole premise of this is so dumb. Like, anytime you even have like a run that's remotely good, you just lose it, and it's really silly. So that is how I'm feeling about this event right now. Not a fan because, again, did it have potential? Absolutely. I think that there was actually a decent bit of potential in this event. Because again, I think the premise of ranking players with one another is really fun. I think that that's like a unique idea that I can get behind. But this constant need to be getting everything perfect is a bit silly, right? I don't think this is very fun gameplay. I don't think this is a fun gameplay loop. I don't think this is entertaining by any means whatsoever. Doing this over and over and over again, and most runs are already lost before they even begin. And I think that that's just really, really, really silly. So not feeling it. I don't think in this recording, A, my phone's going to die before I get it, but B, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a successful run for you guys on camera without sitting here for multiple hours trying to get this done. Probably would have to go back to the drawing board and try another strategy. I just don't think this one is very good. It just requires a little bit too much RNG. There's probably one out there that is a little bit easier than the one that we're looking at right now. One major issue as well, I know looking at this, has been the 60% support physical Gohan. Unfortunately, I do not have him. Just really bad banners to be summoning on value-wise, so I didn't summon on them. And like, I don't feel bad about it, not one bit. So that is sort of where we are at. Now, when it comes to strategies and stuff like that, again, let me know down below what you guys are doing. I've seen some stuff that you can do with the androids, with the Family Kamehameha character. Definitely ways you can work around it, but again, it's just not, like, this is just not fun. And I think that the idea of ranking players against one another, having them compete in a very sort of fun, sort of like non-world tournament environment would have been a pretty good time. And of course, they just fumbled it really bad. So just no good whatsoever. So I guess we'll just keep trying to reset, and I'll talk my way through this here. We'll go for like another minute or so trying to do this, but Again, if you don't have Tau, it's tough. I guess this technically could be a run, but not really. Like, we would just have to get lucky with the attack spread. And there's really no way to do that, right? Because Broly changing the orbs is not helping us. It's actually hurting us because it forces us to put GT Goku in slot 1. We need GT Goku to have no attacks in slot 1, all of that. It's brutal, right? This is brutal. Not fun stuff. All right, what do you got for me here? GT Goku in slot 7. This actually could work. No, it couldn't, because we have to do too much. Yeah, because we would revive with full HP, and we wouldn't be able to nuke with the Broly setup. So that just really wouldn't work. But you see what I mean, though? Like, this is so silly. Like, it's just, there's no way to get this to work. So maybe I'll try something else. I'm not sure. Just not feeling this event whatsoever, and I'm sure that's the case for a lot of you. So let me know in the comment section below. How would you improve this event? What would you want to do for it? Leave a like if you did enjoy. I usually don't like to make overly negative videos, but I'm going to in the case of this because I just don't think that this event's any good for the game and doesn't do enough for us. So hopefully the rewards are good if you do decide to do it, but I doubt it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you were new, and I'll see you all in the next one.